We're back. We're rolling, and it is Wednesday. And you know what that means? It is a transformation day. I will be transforming into what my lovely subscribers want me to transform to. Or in this case, I picked it out myself, which if you would like for me to create into something, let me know in the comments down below. So hello, welcome back to my channel, and we're transforming today. And you know who I wanted to choose? The one and only Marilyn Manson. Okay? I'm going to do, like I usually do, a little twist of my own. I may not have everything that is on this photo that I'm referencing, that I'm looking at, but we'll get there. So let's start off. We're gonna first put up our hair all the way up. Voila. I have like a little camera right here. That's why I'm looking down and up, looking at you guys, looking down here. All right, let's get into this, you guys. Marilyn Manson. Can I get this open? Has lighter skin than me, obviously. So let's get some primer on. All right, Marilyn Manson was born Brian Hugh Warner on January 5th of 1969 in Canton, Ohio. He was the only child of Barbara and Hugh Warner, and his father was actually a furniture salesman. And his mother, she was a nurse's aide. So his childhood, it was marked by a lot of contradictions. And on one hand, he was raised in a relative stable middle-class family. But then on the other hand, he was in a very, very strict household with Christianity playing a big role in his life. He would end up attending a very strict Christian school that imposed fear, honestly, about like a lot of hell and eternal punishment. While in his youth, Marilyn was bullied severely. I feel like a lot of stars and a lot of people in general are bullied at a young age because people are mean. Teenagers are mean, kids are mean, adults are mean too. But he was severely bullied and definitely considered being an outsider. He was very, very misunderstood, and in his youth, he publicly spoken about his trauma, because at a young age, he was SA'd by a neighbor, which it would later on influence his art, and he would eventually use it as, I guess, a crutch. Sorry, I'm really bad at multitasking, so just bear with me. I got a mirror down here, so I'm looking down here because I can't really look up there. Hopefully it looks good. I don't know what hopefully it looks good. After graduating high school in 1987, Manson and his parents moved to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. There he enrolled at a community college called Broward, I believe. He studied journalism and theater. And during this time, Manson had a fascination with writers like Anton LaVey and musicians like David Bowie, as well as Alice Cooper and Sabbath. So already what we've talked about is honestly, his childhood was a lot like a lot of people. And if y'all know my story, y'all know what happened to me as a child, and it's not far from his, especially because I was in a huge Christian-oriented household. So these influencers were a huge inspiration for Manson. He really looked up to them. You know how like we have certain influencers that may impacted our lives? Well, these were just a few for him that impacted his life, and it ended up getting to the point where he would want to work with them. I'm going in with this blue. I do see that he has blue underneath. He doesn't have any eyebrows, so I'm really going to try and see if I can try to get rid of them, but I'm going to go with the blue in first. A lot of these inspirations that he looked up to were his own artistic identity. In 1989, Marilyn formed a band called Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids, which I feel like I've heard of that before. Have y'all heard of that? Let me know. I'm curious. For me, I was introduced to Marilyn back in like 2015 when that one song Sweet Dreams came out. He did like his own rendition of it, and I instantly just enjoyed listening to it all the time, especially during Halloween. Okay, how's that look? His stage name was created by combining Marilyn Monroe, the one and only, which was considered beauty and fame, and then Charles Manson, and that was considered violence and infamy. So it was a mixture of horror, glamour, innocence, and a lot of corruption. In 1993, Trent Reznor of 9 Inch Nails would eventually discover Marilyn Manson, as well as the Spooky Kids, which then he would later on signing them up to his label. Eventually, their debut album, Portrait of an American Family, would get introduced to a wider audience in 1995. And then in 1995, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, which was the song I told you guys about, that would end up becoming a smash hit, and a lot of people would recognize him from that song, and he would eventually become who he is today. I've noticed that he has really, really dark makeup, and a lot of his makeup would be darker. I'm going to try and get rid of these eyebrows because he does not have any, so no facial hair. So, where were we? Music video, which if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's the Sweet Dreams Are Made Of by Marilyn Manson. It is honestly, it is iconic. It is dark. And I used to really, really like dark music videos back then. I mean, I'll still listen to them now because I just love music in general. Especially when you find out the full messages behind the songs itself. It kind of just, I don't know. You can see it differently. That would eventually turn him to a household name. that many people would recognize him of the one and only Marilyn Manson. A few really big albums that would become a smash hit for Manson would be Mechanical Animals, 1998, Hollywood in the Shadow of the Valley of Death, which was in 2000s, and The Golden Age of Grotesque, which was 2003, I believe. I'm gonna go on and do the lips real quick. I'm really trying, you guys. I did not know what I wanted to do with this look. I really didn't, but I'm trying. Bear with me. We're going to, I feel like I need to be lighter. I don't know what it looks like on camera. I hope it looks good. I hope it looks good. So definitely a lot of eyeliner. His stage performances featured a lot of eerie imagery, as well as cross-dressing. He was known for his cross-dressing and theatrical violence. A lot of conservative groups often protested at his concerts, as well as politicians blamed him for influencing the youth, because he had a big influence on the youth themselves. Now, other than music, he was known for a little bit of everything. He, wrote music, performed. He was a performer. He pursued painting, acting, writing. He appeared in films like The Lost Highway, which was back in 1997. Okay, lips. Ready? There was also a film called Jawbreaker that was released in 1999. And I think it needs to be more red. Hold on. Yes. And then in 1998, he published his autobiography, The Long Hard Road Out of Hell. And that was co-written with journalist Neil Strauss, I believe. And that ended up becoming a bestseller. Manson also developed a reputation as a visual artist with his water paintings, and they were exhibited worldwide, all throughout. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna switch it up real quick, you guys. I really do not want, I feel like I can see my eyebrows more. I really feel like I can see my eyebrows. I definitely can see them, and I don't want to be able to see them. I want them gone. So give me 1 second. I look more like the Joker. Anyways, so let's talk a little bit about his romance. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know, you guys. We're just gonna try it. So, he has been linked to a few romances in his life. A few of the women were Rose McGowan from Charmed, as well as Evan Rachel Wood. She was from that movie 13. Have you seen 13? Go look at 13. It's actually a really, really good movie. That was on repeat for me, just FYI. And he was also dating Dita Von Tessing? Dita Von Tess. Manson would later on face multiple allegations, as well as emotional, physical, and sexual abuse from former partners. One of them in particular, Evan Rachel would come out and inform that. I hear you, Jasper. I'll be on in a little bit, buddy. He gets separation anxiety so bad. He hates when he's not around us. But sometimes we can't be with him all the time. It's so sad. I hear you, buddy. We all hear you. I'll be on in a little bit. Ugh. Blend, 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 blend. I'll just keep blending until I can't blend anymore. So these accusations ended up leading to a lawsuit, and it was loss of a record deal. And Manson, even as of today, from what I've seen, he still denies anything that has ever happened. So I guess we'll never know. There were some legal cases that were dismissed due to lack of evidence and a state of limitations. Oh gosh, I feel like this looks... Ooh. I think I just ruined it, you guys. I'm sad. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. I really don't know. I thought I was doing something right, and it ended up looking like poop. So now I'm going back in and getting rid of this white. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would definitely help. It would definitely help my makeup collection, I will say that. And if y'all know me, y'all know that I love me some cheap makeup. I wear cheap makeup, and I am not ashamed to admit it. It works just as well, not all of it, but you know what I mean. Looks fine to me. As long as I get the hair, and yeah, let's work on the hair. Hopefully it looks okay. Hopefully it looks okay. I don't know what it looks like behind camera, but I probably just look crazy. And that's okay too. I put the background for you guys. I want to do a little something different. Which, if you want me to try my best, let me know who you want me to try to create. I will definitely try my best. And when I mean by my best, I will try my best to create who you want me to create. No promises, but I'm just starting out. You know what I mean? I don't have everything that I really need, nor do I have everything that I would like to have to create these looks. So I'm just going based on what I have now. So I hope that this is not too bad. I feel like the lips need to be redder, darker. His lips are red. They're red. His lips are red. They're not pink. It looks pink. They need not to be pink. They need to be red. Red. I'm keeping it. And I'm still going to post this video. I don't like it. But I'm still going to post it because I promised that I was going to have a transformation day every week for y'all, and I can't let y'all down. Whether it looks like trash or whether it looks really good. Which, if you haven't seen my other two, I have done The Starry Night as well as Johnny Depp. And those look better. I was kind of stretching this one, but those definitely look better. So go check those out if you haven't. Let me know what you think. Does it look better than this one? Probably looks a lot better. So all of these allegations and these people who said that he did what he did is very controversial, and it continues to affect Manson, which is, I don't know. But despite everything, Manson has continued making music. Manson continues to make music as of today. He would eventually go and tour, and he would make an album that has The Pale Emperor that came out back in 2015. And it did get notoriety for like a blues sound, so that was very interesting and very different than his other projects. In 2024 to 2025, he launched the One Assassination Under God tour. He still went on tour for that. So people who has stuck with him, when you have your fans who sticks with you, they will stick with you no matter what kind of anything that is being told of other people about you. Your fans will still be your fans. Manson, even as of today, will still be known as one of the most polarizing figures of rock history. To fans, he's an artist and who has changed authority, confronted taboo, and gave a voice to a lot of outsiders. And regardless of opinions, his influence on music, fashion, and pop culture is undeniable. I like it. And his ability to combine theatrical visuals with biting social commentary makes him one of the last true shock rock icons out there. So depending on what people think of him or what they don't think of him, he will continue to be iconic for not his music style, not only his music styles, and not only his looks, and not only his controversies and all of it. Like I said, I knew him back in like 2013, 2014. I remember seeing him on my screen and being confused. I was so confused. I was a child. And I was getting told that I need to turn this crap off because it's satanic and blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Maybe it is, but you have to give credit where credit's due. I mean, there's not many artists out there who can create something, whether it's dark, whether it's beautiful, whether it's, and continue to keep doing it. Like, Manson hasn't changed throughout these whole years who he is. You know what I mean? I'm sure he gets a lot of hate. But just when there's hate, there's always love too. I feel like that's it with the makeup. I really tried with this one, but I feel like I missed the mark. No, I didn't. It looks okay. It looks okay. Yes. That was it. That's what it's missing. That is what it's missing. It was missing the purple tint. Hold on. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Sweet dreams are made of these. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and for watching the whole thing. I had a great time making it. The makeup didn't, I don't know. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. If you like this look, please give it a like. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know who you want me to transform next week. I usually try to do these every Wednesdays. If not Wednesdays, definitely Tuesdays. Make sure you turn on your notification bell so you know who I'm going to do next. And until then, sweet dreams.